All right, I got a great question on what do we do with our arpeggios when we get to the 5 chord, if we're doing a 12-bar blues. Last lesson we went over the 1-7 arpeggio and the 4-7 arpeggio, and let's talk about the 5-7. So when we get to the 5-7, so if we're in the key of A, 1 chord is A, 4 chord is D, our 5 chord is E. And we're going to be doing an E7. E7 is E, G sharp, B, and D. All right, and D is the flat 7, which gives us the E7 name. So we did this arpeggio last week, this A7 arpeggio. Went like this. Right? And we did this shape as a D7 on the 5th fret of the 5th string. All right. Now, the easiest way to get to the E7 is to take this D7 arpeggio and move it up 2 frets. If we move D up 2 frets, that's D. Up 1 fret would be D sharp or E flat. E on the 7th fret, you can use the same fingering here to get an E7 arpeggio. All right, that is our E7 arpeggio. Now, there's a better arpeggio for the E7 chord, which would keep you right in this same position. If we're doing the A7 right here with the root on the 5th fret of the 6th string, that kind of puts us in 4th position. Your position is kind of where your first finger is going to be. The D arpeggio would be 5th fret root on the 5th string, still in 4th position with our first finger here. We could do our E7 arpeggio like this. This center one here puts our pinky on the 7th fret of the 5th string. That gets us our E root right here. And if you look, these 3 notes here, this is on the 7th fret, this is E, G sharp, and D. They're the same 3 notes here. Here's our 7th fret here. These 3 notes are the same, but the rest of the arpeggio falls in your hand here, so you don't have to slide up to here. You can stay right in this position where we have our A and our D. We can stay right here with our pinky on our 7th fret. Then we're going to go to our G sharp on the 6th fret of the 4th string, our B on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, D is going to be on the 7th fret of the 3rd string, E back to our root, our upper root, which is going to be on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. This is going to be G sharp on the 4th fret of the 1st string, and B all the way up here on the 7th fret. This shape right here, if you just play these, this is an E7 chord, and we're missing our 9 right here, but we have our root there. So this comes, look at this. There's an E7 chord using our, our C shape here. If we add our pinky, we get our C7. If we move that up, C sharp, D7, D sharp 7 or E flat 7, E7. This is right here, written right for us. So we use our arpeggio. That's going to get us the E7 notes, arpeggio, broken chord, all the individual notes of the chord put together. So if we're playing our 12 bar, this is going to be my go-to. I could go to this one. I could also play this shape. What fret would I have to be on? If I'm playing A here, right? If I want to play this shape but have it be an E7, I'm going to have to move up to the 12th fret of the 6th string so that that is an E, because that's going to be our root. And now I have an E7 up here. Right? You got that? We're going to simulate the last 4 measures of a 12-bar blues, but this time we're going to stay on E7 for 2 measures to give us the most amount of time with this new arpeggio, and then 2 measures of A7. So let's get that loop going. We're going to do E7 to A7. Just doing the arpeggio right now, okay? So let's go up the E7. Right? And then we're gonna go up the A7. So here's E7, A7, down the E7, So, a great little lick to do here. When you're going up your E7, there's a really great connection here. If you've got this D and this B here on the 3rd string, the 2 notes on the 3rd string, you're circling the 3rd of the A7. So sometimes it's really great if you're coming down the E7, B, and then C to the C sharp of the A7. So that's just a little passing tone on C. So you have, right, that brings you to the A7. So you have, there's the A7, E7, A7. All right, so take your time, play through the A7, the D7, and the E7. It's these 3 shapes, right? A7 would be this one. You could change this one to the D7, right? And make this into a 5, right? And then this is our E7. So you have A7, you have D7, still in the same position, and you have E7, all right here under your fingers. You don't have to jump all over the place, right? And then when you add that swing scale, E7, all right, have a great week. I hope this answers your question over what do you do when you get to the E7 chord with the arpeggios. All right, see you later. Bye.